Jankovic made it 7. 3 games, 18 goals as Real Madrid warmed up for tonight's showdown with Napoli.
Which makes it one of the most attractive ties in the European Cup. Real Madrid against Diego Maradona's Napoli. Sadly, the match was played before an empty stadium after crowd trouble in the Bernabeu last season. So, coming up now, the action that the fans couldn't see. Our commentator is Martin Tyler.
It's Real Madrid's 100th home game in European competition. The opposition certainly worthy of the occasion, but not the lack of atmosphere. The absence of the spectators, part of the punishment following Ted Croker's report on last April's European Cup semi-final here when he was the UEFA representative. Real's Chendo has experienced such hushed conditions before, at West Ham for Castilla 7 years ago. Tonight he'll mark Maradona. Santillana, 35 years old now, stands in for the suspended Hugo Sanchez. Otherwise, it's the side which has struck 18 goals in its 3 league games this season. Napoli's approach is likely to be based on disciplined defending, particularly now Diego Maradona, who spent 2 years in Spain, doesn't have the support of the new Brazilian striker Carrica. Access tonight restricted to club officials and the media. Renica. Good defending and acrobatic defending by Ferrara. Romano. Now Bruscolotti. Forward from Ferrara again. It's Napoli's first ever tie in the Champions Cup. But Sanchez got away from Banyi rather easily and brought down by Renica. And the Romanian referee Ignar pointed straight to the penalty spot. And really an example of the fluid style that Real have developed under their Dutch coach Leo Beenhakker. Sanchez, a defender, bringing out the sweeper and bringing the penalty. Michel to take it. Real Madrid lead after 19 minutes. Some noise in the stadium, but nothing, I'm sure, compared to the celebrations in the bars in the city where the banned fans have gathered en masse. They're already drawing comparisons here with the great Real side of the 50s. Maybe it's got some way to go to live up to the likes of Di Stefano and Puskas. Here's Banyi. And Giordano pressing, and Buyo having to come bravely off his line. Sola. Real have twice played their reserve sides here on Wednesday evenings in an empty stadium to try and get used to the peculiar circumstances of this match. Gordillo with the free kick, and Sanchez was a whisker away. Furthest forward again, after Gordillo, with that excellent left foot, had swept the ball in at the set piece. Santillana taking 2 defenders with him, almost allowing Sanchez to profit. Neatly done by Gallego. Santillana! He needs 2 goals to equal Di Stefano's all-time record of 49 in Europe. At 35, he's running out of time, really. Once again, Sanchez trying to bring it away. And another offshoot of that Dutch style of the 70s that Leo Beenhakker has tried to bring here, the pressing in numbers against an opponent in possession. Here's Butragueño for Solana, arriving from the back, and Garella saved well. Well, Butragueño is more like a viper than the vulture he's nicknamed. He causes the kill rather than waits for it. And Solana denied at the last by an excellent save. Tendio on the stretch. Maradona with De Napoli stronger than Gordillo, and Buyo's lost it. Giordano with the goal gaping, and Napoli so close to what would be a precious away goal. Giordano, an experienced striker who was a party to that betting scandal that rocked Italian football in 1980. He was suspended then. He would have surely backed himself to score here. Santillana really would have preferred the ball played a little closer to Garella's goal. Just a little less mobility with Santillana leading the attack rather than Hugo Sanchez. Michel. Gordillo! Glanced it on, but not in. Gordillo has scored in each of Real's 3 league games, but not this time. Well, Maradona had a quiet first half, and now has produced a free kick that's got Sanchez darting across to remonstrate with referee Johan Igna. He hurdled one challenge, but rather threw himself to the ground. Bagni and Renica well forward, and Ferrara off the post. I think from Renica. Well, Napoli's attacks really, Solar losing his temper there. Napoli's attacks have been really quite rare, but Renica, who gave away the penalty, almost providing the equaliser. Solana again going ahead of Gallego. Martin Vasquez. Accelerating from Ferrario, and Garella holding his shape really to kick the ball away. Martin Vasquez, another who's burst to the forefront for Real Madrid. Michel. Sanchez! A second goal really wouldn't be against the run of play. Somehow Michel got some loft into the cross when the ball was really under his feet. And it seemed tailor-made for Santillana, but Sanchez got there first. Giordano favoured by the bounce, only Romano up with him. It was a very important signing for Napoli last October, brought some balance to their midfield. Giordano! And Buyo's first real save of the night. And Real Madrid lost Bruno Giordano for a moment. Gallego. Sanchez staying forward. Michel to his right. Blocked by Bruscolotti. So just 15 minutes remaining in this very strange atmosphere. Michel with the corner. Now Tendio. Deflected and in! Tendio acknowledges the goal, but his clearly wasn't the final touch. The shot hit Sanchez, and then De Napoli. And that may well go down as an own goal to Fernando De Napoli. A muddled one, but one that Real Madrid will be very grateful for indeed. Particularly Leo Beenhakker. Header from Renica, and Maradona really has been on the periphery of the game for much of the time. Napoli will expect to have Kereca fit for the second leg, but Gallego with a chance to make that almost a formality. Llorente tried to bend it, and Garella didn't even move to try and make a save. Either sound judgment or good fortune for the extrovert goalkeeper. Biliari. And again, finding Llorente difficult to contain. Then Renica stepped in. We're deep in stoppage time now. Well, Real Madrid's away form in Europe in recent seasons has been poor, but 2 goals banked here from Michel's penalty and Tendio's shot 14 minutes from time, deflected in off De Napoli. It makes them firm favourites to reach the second round, and Napoli will need a more inspired Maradona than we've seen here tonight.
It must be difficult even for Maradona to find inspiration in an empty stadium like that, I should think. Right, well, we promised you yet more action tonight. Here it comes now. Here's Elton again.
Yes, Nick, just beamed to us by satellite. Barcelona's UEFA Cup first round, first leg match tonight against Belenenses of Portugal. Barcelona having a rotten time of it in the league, and questions being asked in the Spanish press concerning Terry Venables' immediate future. Well, here's the match tonight, and there's the first goal, 88 minutes before Maratalia scored to put Barcelona 1-up, and in front of a crowd of only 25,000. Perhaps the feeling in Catalonia reflected by that rather meagre gate at the Nou Camp Stadium. But they did make it 2 after 90 minutes, virtually the last kick of the game, number 5, Victor Munoz, the scorer. So Barcelona winning and giving Terry Venables some respite with that 2-0 win tonight. Well, the Italian league got underway at the weekend. As we saw earlier, the champions Napoli started well, so did Juventus without Ian Rush, and so did the favourites AC Milan, away to Pisa. Goalkeeper Rossi did little more than lean as Dandanini put Milan in front with a dipping volley from outside the area. AC are the favourites based on their dealings in the transfer market, the signings of the Dutchmen Gullit and Van Basten. Their defence, though, looked far from convincing when Cecconi equalised. But worried fans, no doubt contemplating a quick chorus of what a waste of money, were quickly eulogising over Ruud Gullit's header to make it 2-1. He alone cost £5.5 million. Pounds, not lira. And then a penalty allowed Marco Van Basten to score on his debut. So a winning start for AC Milan, 3-1.
Thanks very much, Elton. Terry Marsh has been with us.